Do you know, I've had to look twice at that price. Have you? Another $499. This next cruise is with MSC. I'm going to take you over to Venice, Greece and Montenegro as well. So MSC, again, they've had huge success over the past several years.
Yeah, they really have. And I think the thing is, in the cruise industry now as well, it's very competitive. So all these amazing brands, you know, everything is just done so, so well.
And I think, Gemma, you know, because you and I have been on lots of cruise ships now, you sometimes forget, the viewers that haven't, they don't realise just how high the standards are.
I think that's right. And I also think that what's hard to get across is that sense of just all your cares just, you know, leave you the minute you step on board, because you are looked after all day long. You know, the staff are so incredible. You don't want for anything.
And you don't have to. You don't have to think about anything. Do you know? It's like, oh, you know, where can I find a nice restaurant? Where can I find a nice bar? Where can I have a nice coffee? Where can I go and swim?
I think that for a lot of people, I mean, I'm a busy mum and I've got a to-do list every day. It's got so much on, and then it's like, oh, what am I going to do for the kids' tea? What am I going to do? And it's just switching off. Amazing food, and it's that thing of, if you're not that hungry at lunch, oh, there'll be some afternoon tea later, and oh, that's lovely, perfect. You know, something to do for everybody, entertainment every night. So whether you fancy a quiet drink or letting your hair down or listening to some music, it's the choice that I think is so brilliant.
The standards, you know, you do not get these kind of standards with a land holiday.
No, you don't. And you know as well, if you are going with the family and you've got children, they've got fantastic supervised childcare, you know, mini clubs, junior clubs and teenager clubs as well. And I think that's so important. So, you know, if you've got a 12-year-old, they're not going to feel like they're being stuck in a kids club. They're going to actually really enjoy it.
And so are you.
Yeah.
But say goodbye to the kids for a little while. Now, what is so lovely about this cruise? First of all, we've got a great range of dates, right the way from May to November 2015. We also have an exclusive offer. We're going to include a drinks package with this one. We'll tell you about it in a few moments' time. But you'll be cruising out of one of the most beautiful ports, Venice, of course, as well.
I know, romantic Venice. So that's right. So with this cruise, you are flying from Gatwick, and of course, if that's not convenient, just give us a ring on the free phone number. We can always change that. You're transferred to the ship, and then on day 2, you sail into Bari, which is in Italy. It's the capital of Apulia, and it's a sort of touristic destination facing the Adriatic Sea. And then on day 3, we are sailing into Katakolon in Olympia. Now, this is a scenic seaside Greek town, and the best thing about this port is that you can go back thousands of years, if you like, to the site of Olympia. So quite historic. Stand against those big massive columns and imagine all the discus throwers, the chariot drivers and so on, and you'll really get a feel for it. I mean, 3 million people annually visit this site. And en route there, you know, it's so fertile and beautiful. You'll find strawberries and watermelons. It's a beautiful place. And then on day 4, you are going to sail into Santorini, which is, of course, one of the prettiest Greek islands. I've just booked to go off to Mykonos next May, actually, with the girls. Yes, watch out, Mykonos. Anyway, Santorini is somewhere I've been, and I love Greece. It's so beautiful. If you have a look at those little, you know, whitewashed, you know, houses built into the hill. Now, the lovely thing about Santorini, it's got those black beaches as well, because it was originally volcanic. You can go on a winery tour here, and you should visit the Santorini crater as well. It's quite fascinating. Then day 5, we are sailing into Athens. And of course, I'm sure you all know how many amazing sites there are to see. What I will say is, if you haven't been to Athens for years, ever since 2004, when they hosted the Olympics, they've really upped their game in terms of the infrastructure. So travelling around now, it's a completely different experience. Everything works brilliantly. So if you're going to the Parthenon, if you're going to the old Olympic Stadium, the Plaka, the Acropolis is easy to get to.
And Mark, our producer, said the trains are fantastic there as well.
Oh, they are, yeah. Yes. It's all really clean. I mean, it's amazing. You know, when a city, they have to sort out their transport, don't they? So everything is really good. And then on day 6, you are sailing to another beautiful destination in Greece, Corfu, one of the larger Greek islands, and of course has the famous sparkling sea and the olive groves that you would expect. Day 7, you're in Kotor in Montenegro, and I think I've said this before on this show, but set your alarm early, because just sailing in to the Bay of Kotor is amazing. It's one of the best bits of the cruise that you'll do, because you've got this huge waterway that's like a fjord, and it's really stunning. And I don't like getting up early, but for that, it's worth it. Yeah.
Well, don't forget, back to Venice and then your flight back home. An amazing offer on this one, and just to remind you, you will be cruising in luxury with MSC, of course, on board the fabulous Musica. Imagine, you know, an environment, an atmosphere like this. So much choice, as we keep saying, and we have got some outstanding prices across the board. So just to give you a little taste, first of all, you're going to get an exclusive free drinks package. Now, that's the Allegro drinks package. You will get a choice of either 4 bottles of wine and 7 bottles of water, or 14 draft beers and your bottled waters. The choice is yours. That's free and that's exclusive to Planet Cruise. Your return flights, now these are British Airways flights. You've got excellent flights, including this tiny price there, and all the other details there on the screen. Now, price-wise, we've got prices starting from $499 in November. Do you know, even peak season, I'm looking at June and July, they're really good, aren't they?
Very, very good. When you think that does include your flight and how long you're away for, all those destinations, all that lovely food, it's pretty staggering, really.
It is, and so we have got some fantastic offers right now for next year. We want you to really take advantage of those.